ain't seen me in a minute. Um, I just be doing a lot of different things. This is not gonna be one of my best lives. I'm improvising because I know I needed to come on here. So I'm gonna be looking real close up in the face. You about to see all the bumps, all the everything. But that doesn't matter. I came on here to let you know that you can learn how to do your own digital products from the comfort of your own home. And it only takes 7 days to learn the information to pre-launch and put yourself out there. Now, when I say 7 days, let me rephrase it, make sure I'm telling you the way I want to make sure it comes out correctly. So, what saying is, in 7 days, the knowledge you're not going to learn overnight. So, let me rephrase that. But you are going to be able to confirm that people want what you're selling, research, generate multiple ideas, and then learn how to correctly launch it from sales psychiatry, learning who your target audience is, learn how to build an offer, learning how to create a funnel page. At first, all these things do sound very scary. I'm not gonna lie. But once you get the hang of it and you learn the ins and outs, it's not as bad as you think it is. It's just foreign to us because we're not used to that conversation. We're not used to doing certain things. So that's where the fear comes in at, right? Because a lot of times I do my polls and I'm like, what's stopping you from making money? Knowledge, fear, or time? And a lot of people say all of them, and I have a solution for every last one of them. So if it is money, payment plans, simple, easy peasy. Okay. And then the offer that I'm going to tell you about is a little bit more affordable than the other one that I normally offer, but I'm still going to stick with that one too because it does what it needs to do. Okay. Money, like I said, payment plan time, 30 minutes a day at the most, right? And a beautiful thing about this too is with the information I'm going to share with you that's inside of this community, inside of this course, you can listen to it. It's more or less plug and play. So you're not necessarily going to be stuck at the screen, but you will need to go back to refer. Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. So, okay, so we said money and time, 30 minutes. Money, you can maybe start zero down to $50 every 2 weeks, whatever, right? Fear is because you have not fully tried. Fear is because you didn't know how to start. Fear is because you need to get out there and do it. Once you learn a skill and you're going live and doing, all the things that you need to do, it's not so scary afterwards, right? You're only scared because you haven't tried it and you don't know where to start. And you're scared of failure, right? Most people are, but you won't fail if you don't try. And if you try, you're not gonna fail. So you gotta put yourself out there, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all something that, hey y'all, Grand Rising, happy Wednesday. Um, one of the big fears I ever had, and I'm not afraid to say it, a long time ago, food stamps, right? I was so afraid to get on food stamps because I didn't know the proper information. I thought it was gonna take all day and a year. I was terrified. So for the longest, I went without food stamps. I really didn't need them, but they do come in, handy when you have them. So I actually put in a time to figure out what I had to go to the right places, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was the fear because I didn't have the knowledge. So once you have the knowledge, once you put things in place and move accordingly, that fear slowly but surely goes away. Okay. So what's really holding you back from starting a business? Putting an offer out there for stuff that you already know or do. Nothing except for support, blueprint, and direction. And with the Cinco method, you have all that in a community of like-minded people that want to learn something different and want to change their life just like you do. So the Cinco method teaches you how to authenticate, how to do the research to make sure that you're not in here just making stuff and throwing it together that people don't want what you have. It helps you figure all that out. It's the done for you system where it tells you how to show up, when to show up. You just doing a plug and play, giving them information that you already know and just going forward with it. And it does some of the work for you, most of it anyway. Of course, you gotta do your content. Of course, you gotta put the information out there. We're not gonna act like that's not something that you have to do because you do. But the best thing about that is all these platforms that we use every single day is free. You just got to learn how to use it in the correct way that's going to help you make money. If you're posting, if you're going live, if you're looking at stuff, you can do this. I promise you. Is it going to happen overnight? No, it's not. But hell, we work so hard at a regular 9 to 5. Most of us get paid every 2 weeks. So if you worried about the satisfaction, baby, you might as well let that go. Take the time to be comfortable in learning the knowledge first. And in your slow moments, like I have very slow moments and I have booming moments. In my slow moments, it gives me time to reevaluate, to look at what I'm doing, check out my analytics, like find out who watches me or who listens to me at what time, what's working, what's not working. In those slow moments, you get to really breathe and assess what you got going on. So that way you can get your mind right and get back at it. Busy moments are cool, but you gotta have that framework first for everything to twerk the way you need it to. Okay. Do I have anybody on here that possibly be interested in learning how to make supplement or passive income? So the reason why I say supplement income for me is because when I'm not at my regular 9 to 5, when I'm not at my business, at my shop, or other things that I tend to do, if I make the content, if I put myself out there, if I give reliable understanding and good information, it's gonna work for me. Hey, good morning, Grand Rising. It's gonna work for me in my favor. But what we have to understand is you have to put yourself out there. It's no other way around it. If you want to change your life bad enough, you'll figure it out. Like I said, the money, I totally understand that. I get that. But guess what? We gotta spend money to make money. And knowledge is not free. Certain jewels and gems are free. Hey, I say amen. So I want you to know that you already have the knowledge, you already have the energy, the it's it's just mind blowing, y'all. We have so many things, talents that we have, but nobody teaches you how to use them. Nobody asks the questions like, "Hey, why do you do what you do? What do people come to you and talk to you about the most and ask questions? What are you able problems to solve for people?" That it just automatically comes to you, right? That's a skill that can be sold. Only way selling to people is wrong is if you have lies, if you have not done the research and you don't believe in whatever it is you're selling or offering to people. That's where the fuck up begins. That's it. That's all. But if you know what you're talking about, you have a skill to help people and a passion. I'm gonna say that again. You gotta have a passion because those times when nothing is coming in, baby, it will make you want to stop and just give up. I'm not giving up. I've made sales here and there. I'm not gonna act like I'm just balling out of control because I'm not. But just knowing the fact that I have skills and I have something else besides my regular 9 to 5 that I work on that's giving me supplement income is a blessing. I'm not just working with one income. I have multiple streams of income, and it's all because I've learned skills that's helping me in my regular business and helping me in my everyday life. So, yeah, with that being said, this is a perfect opportunity. Also, for mamas, if you are a mama and you want to learn how to make supplement or passive income by doing what you do every single day, go ahead, baby. From posting, showing up, all these other things. NPM is mompreneur method. It's made by a mom. Be careful. Made by a mom for a mom. And it's a community where we all come together every Wednesday and Saturday and we help each other figure out what our strong points are, what are we working on, how can we tweak it, and it's a real support system. Because as a mom, we don't have time to be playing around all day. We just don't. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's what I want to come on here and talk to y'all about really quickly. You can go to my link in my bio. You can get MPM, which is Mompreneur Method, or you can get the Cinco Method. And whichever works for you, the Cinco method is $97. You can do a payment plan. Mompreneur method is $397. You can do a payment plan with that as well. And while you're learning the knowledge, you can learn while you earn. You can resell both of these courses. For MPM is $397. You keep the whole $397. Cinco is $97 and you get 85 from it. So it's commission, and you still get to resell if you want to, but the main priority is to get in there and learn those skills. Period, point blank. And that's just what it is. So I hope y'all enjoyed this live. I know I look a hot ass mess. I didn't get to do my hair this morning. I'm rushing. I'm running late. I pray to God I get here somewhere on time. But yeah. I hope this helps. Go back to my other videos if you need more information. And just know I'm here for you guys. And I will talk to everybody later. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Bye. Peace.